And I'm here with Mr. Luminous, and the next game is a game between Cebu and Korea. What do you think? What do you think about it?
Well, Korea came in here as the favorites to win the whole tournament, but they just lost a match to Mongolia.
Really?
Yes, they did. So, really, is Korea that strong, or maybe Mongolia is the new dark horse? We don't know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know because actually there's not much coverage in any Mongolian esports. So this is actually the first time that we see Mongolia competing in this scale.
They're coming in as a surprise. You know, everybody here is watching the Cebu team, the Philippine team, maybe the Korean, maybe Orange, but they could come out of nowhere and maybe surprise everybody. But we're gonna see Arcanys versus MVP.Phoenix. I know you're somewhat biased. Are we cheering for the Cebu here, or are we cheering for the MVP?
I'll be honest. Of course, I'll be a little biased, but the good thing is they won't be able to hear us anyway, so it's okay. And I need to get the crowd pumped up.
Okay.
Are you ready for this, guys? Yep. Yeah. So we're just waiting for one guy from Arcanys, and we will proceed. What can you say about the event and the Philippine gaming community?
It's very emotional because I don't usually get as much hype in the Western events, and the fans here are just like 100%, 110% into it. And I gotta say, the in between the matches, normally a lot of tournaments just make you sit there and wait. I very much so enjoy the entertainment. If you could call it entertainment, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't want any dead air here in the
yeah.
Philippines. We want to make it fun.
It is
as
fun.
much as
I wish
possible.
I could understand the language, so I could understand what they're saying.
Singchi can help you translate what they're saying, but actually some of the words that they were saying I didn't even understand because the language, the dialect here is also different from mine.
And they're using slang, right? So
Yeah,
maybe it's
yeah.
hard to translate.
Yeah, so for this game, what do you think are the key things that the players or both teams need to do in order to win? For Arcanys first.
Well, I haven't seen Arcanys play, so you tell me.
Okay, all right.
What they're
for
good at.
MVP, what are the strengths for MVP?
So when I watch MVP during TI4, what they were really good at is sticking to one strategy and kind of surprising their opponent. Their Bristleback was really good during TI4, and their Warlock was really good at TI4. So I don't know, after a couple months, they have changed or adapted to a different style. So I think I kind of have to reserve that as we see more of the heroes, and then we'll see. For Arcanys, well, you got to tell me.
For me, actually, Arcanys coming into this tournament is not the favorites. But for me, after seeing their performance here, I feel that they have a chance to actually win it all. You know why? Initially, I thought it was 50% chance.
Okay.
But 10% is the audience impact.
That's
so, you know, because of that, I think their chances are higher, but I won't like assume that they will win the whole thing. But the crowd helps a lot, and that's one good thing about it. And this is also a combination of players, not from Cebu now. There are two players from Mindanao as well, and they synced well. They sync very well. This is a new lineup for Arcanys, and I think they have a good chance of beating MVP. But the most important thing for Arcanys, I feel, is to ban 3 heroes, which are Furion, Prophet, Crobelus, and Warlock.
Yes.
Because those are heroes that when MVP gets, it's almost impossible for a team to counter that kind of their groove, you know. When they get it, like, for example, Warlock just needs to get to level 6, and they group up together, and from there, it's over.
Yeah. I'm actually hoping to see the Warlock. You say they need to ban out 3, but they can only ban out 2 on the first stage.
They need to take another one.
Okay,
Yeah,
I see.
maybe ban 2 and get 1. But the easiest hero to give for me from that 3 is Prophet. Because
Okay.
at least it's not Exo and Golem that you're fighting against.
So if they have to give up 1, give up the Prophet.
Yeah, that's my analysis. But I don't know. What do you think about that?
I definitely think you cannot give away Death for Prophet. It's just too easy for them to take towers. And same thing with the Warlock. So I'm in with you about giving Prophet away. And even if you give Prophet away, he's a very easy hero to counter. You could kind of beat him up with the Clockwork, although just the match we saw on the stage, that was kind of the opposite case, right?
Yeah.
When the Prophet got off ahead, he's a very dangerous hero. So I think hopefully if Prophet is being picked by MVP, shut him down in lane.
Yeah, that's a good way to counter Death Prophet. But the problem with that is
Wait, which Prophet are you talking about? I was talking about Nature's Prophet.
You were talking about Nature's Prophet.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I told you that
Yeah.
it's the best hero to give.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
because there's a way to shut it down. And anyway, we're starting now. And the first ban, like what I said, I think this is a good ban for Arcanys.
Yeah, Death Prophet has been picked in almost every competitive match.
Really?
Yeah,
Picked or banned?
Picked or banned. Every 100% of competitive match, almost, especially in the LAN tournament WEC that was just held in China, 100% pick ban rate. So not surprised at all to see her receive so much attention in this tournament as well.
Yeah, because the thing with the meta now is it's like more of an objective type of meta wherein either you go for kills or you go for towers initially, and towers are always better objectives than kills.
Yes.
So if you get a Death Prophet, it makes the game so much easier. So
Yeah.
for now, 4 heroes are banned. We have Crobellus, Faceless Void, Doom, and Lycanthropy. And the first pick for Arcanys is Razor.
Yeah, I think Razor is a great pick because it doesn't give away too much of your strategy. Not only is he dominant in laning, there's very little hero in the entire game that could beat Razor 1v1 straight up without any ganks. He's a really good kind of for mid game, like you said, that tower objective, right? Once you get the Aghanim's, once you pick up the mech, you really help your team to start knocking down those towers. So it's a very safe pick. We've seen at TI4, he was kind of the most picked hero. He's really hard to gank, he's tanky, he's fast during the mid game. So it's a very safe pickup.
Yeah, I agree with you. And also, for me, Razor is a very good pick because it can be placed in any lane.
Yes.
It can be in tri lane, it can be in off lane, it can be in the mid lane as well. And it's a very good utility hero. But at this point, the most important thing for MVP is to be able to counter Razor, or I don't think they will try to counter this game. They will just stick with their playstyle, which is like the push or objective type strategy, and they have Panda right now.
Ooh, and a Rubik, an early Rubik pick. We don't see this hero too much, and a Jakiro being picked up. So the picks are coming fast. I think Arcanys is trying to set themselves up in a more of a pushing strat early game because that's what Jakiro gives you in the early game. He also gives you really good harass. But I want to go back to your point about the Razor. You're right. He could go into every single lane. But imagine for a second that you're in MVP's position. When you see the Razor being picked by Arcanys, you gotta think to yourself, all right, if they put it mid, what hero I have to pick to beat him mid? Or if they put him safe lane, what hero do I have to put there? He really makes your picking a lot more difficult.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's harder.
The
to pick.
unpredictability is what
Yeah.
makes it very difficult. And for now, I really like the pick by Arcanys. I like Jakiro going up against MVP because MVP's usual play is they group up together.
Yes.
So with Jakiro, you have 3 AOE skills that can fight well against those kind of that kind of strategy.
Yeah, the one thing they are lacking right now for Arcanys is a way to deal with that Brewmaster. So Jakiro's good to catch him out before he splits.
Yeah.
But after he splits, and suddenly Jakiro is food. Razor, you could kind of ignore him throughout the fight. So there is that. I gotta assume that MVP is not playing him as a support like they did earlier, another team earlier in the match. Once that Brewmaster get an early Blink Dagger, Arcanys might be in a little bit of trouble.
The good news for Arcanys is at least they still have 3 heroes, but I believe that they need to get some stun lock in order to kill Brewmaster before he splits. But that seldom happens in competitive play.
Well, Skywrath Mage is a very popular option, right?
Oh!
Blinken.
Warlock is out of the ball game.
Yeah, no surprise for MVP. They really love this hero. But going back to the Brewmaster, Skywrath Mage is a very popular option. He blinks in, you silence him instantaneously. But we'll see if Arcanys is going to go for that. But Warlock, though, when MVP play it, they either play in mid or safe lane. Just give him a very, very quick farm. And you're not dealing with 1 golem, you're dealing with 2, or you're dealing with 4 golems once the Aghanims and Refresher is online.
Actually, the main problem with giving Warlock is you're giving the momentum to MVP because when he hits 6, what they will do is just keep on getting towers, and
Yes.
the golems is one problem, but you still have to think of the split and the Rubik, and there's 2 more heroes coming out.
Yeah. Now the question for me is, I don't understand why people don't pick Diffusal Blade carriers. It used to be a very old school popular counter to Warlock whenever he was picked. He wasn't picked much like back in Dota 1. But for example, you pick up a Mirana or a Ricky Maru, you could buy Diffusal Blade. When you see the rock, purge.
Yeah, that's actually a very good, that's a practical option of countering Warlock. But the thing is, for me, it's not about the golem. It's about the momentum that comes with the Warlock. That's the problem that Warlock incurs in the game. Like, for example, if they have a golem, even if you defuse it afterwards, there's still this chance that they kill 2 to 3 heroes
Sure,
during the
yeah.
initiation.
The range of initiation is really long. The stun is
Really
pretty
huge.
impressive. Yep. So it's going to be tough. Now, Arcanys, if you again look at their supports, they don't have that instantaneous stun lock against the Brewmaster.
Yeah.
And now comes a
But actually,
Witchstalker.
Earthshaker is a nice complement to Jakiro. They can kill Brewmaster without him being able to split, but it will take a lot of damage in order for that to happen.
A lot of coordination as well.
Yeah.
If Arcanys is initiating on the Brewmaster, like with a Fissure, follow-up Ice Path, yes, they could kill the Brewmaster. But if the Brewmaster is the one that's jumping in, I don't think they could stop him.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Also-
So the key for Arcanys is they need to go first.
Right, but if they're going first, you're going into the Warlock Ultimate, which is kind of the problem here, right? So
Yeah.
I feel like the draft from MVP is a lot stronger.
Especially now with the Dazzle pick.
Witchdoctor.
With the Witch Doctor, sorry.
It's okay. I know you're running around doing press
Yeah,
conference
yeah,
and
yeah,
a lot of things.
I've been so busy today, sorry. Witch
But
Doctor.
The problem with this pick also now for Arcanys is now there's so much heal from MVP. They have the Warlock heal, they have the Witch Doctor heal. So how are you going to kill these heroes? They look pretty squishy because they're intelligence, but when you're applying so much healing, I'm not sure if Arcanys right now have enough burst damage over time.
I believe Arcanys needs to pick a hero like Apparition, but the problem is they picked 2 supports already.
Yeah.
And I feel Apparition is the only way for is the best counter for healing type of hero. So,
Yeah.
but the thing is they have 2 support heroes already. So the question is, what are the other counters that they can get?
I mean, one way you could deal with healing is just to insane burst damage, kill them before they could do anything. So a hero like Queen of Pain comes into mind. But if you look at Pink, he's typing Appa. Is that Apparition or is this some other word?
Yeah, that's no. There's another word for Appa, but he won't be saying it because I'm sure he's not looking for dessert right now.
And there you go, Apparition, like you called it.
Yeah. For me, that's an obvious pick.
Yep.
That's an obvious pick. Given that you have 2 heals against you, that's the only hero in Dota that allows heal to be disabled, right?
Yes.
Is there any other skill?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
Nothing
that's
comes
what
to
I think
mind.
too.
Yeah,
so that's a logical option. The fact that I thought about it, I'm sure these pro players thought about it too.
Yeah, so for Tryke, I mean, there's 3 support heroes for Dire right now. Who's playing the
I
carry
think
role?
Earthshaker is going to play carry.
Okay. I mean, Earthshaker carry, we've seen it being very popular in TI4 by some, I think Navi US was the team that pulled it out a lot.
Yeah, but it was Enchant Totem level 4, right?
Yes, yes.
But here in the Philippines, when we play ES carry, usually it's still Fisher level 4. But his objective is to get the fastest dagger possible.
Yes, get an early blink and you're still very effective. But Ember Spear is going to be the last pickup for MVP.
Oh, the lineup for Korea, I feel, is just too much when it comes to team fight. The question is, can they fight against because there are other ways to fight against a team fight type like opponent. Like you can probably split push,
Yes.
or maybe just depend on snowballs or something. But the problem is with Warlock on MVP side, how do they go against this in the lane phase?
With the laning phase, you could run something like an offensive tri-lane. Ancient Apparition gives you that chilling touch, so you could tower dive a lot easier. Razor's also a decent tri-lane hero, but seems like they're going to put him mid. I think we have to wait for the last pick to make a judgment call. I don't think you could give Warlock free farm on mid or safe lane, depending where he goes. But Tryke, I'm not really sure what laning MVP is going to choose. Warlock needs farm, Ember needs farm, Brewmaster needs farm. So I don't know if this is an offensive tri-lane.
Oh, the Queen of Pain from the Queen City of the South.
Yeah, it's a Pinoy special, right? They
Yeah,
love the
it's
hero
a
here.
Pinoy special and it's a Cebu special outside of the lechon.
Okay. So earlier you asked me, how do you beat healing strategy? You burst them down. Sonic Wave, Scream of Pain, you add a Fissure on top. Suddenly, all of these heroes are dead.
Yeah, but the thing is, there's not much right-click carry with the lineup from Arcanys, but do you think Razor's damage is enough
Well,
when this comes to late game?
No, I don't think by himself is enough. Maybe Earthshaker will add a bit to that. If
Yeah.
it's a carry
If it's
Earthshaker.
if it's a carrier shaker, it's actually there's also a possibility that it's a Jakiro carry.
Jakiro carry, quick Aghanim Scepter, a ton of burst damage, so it's really hard to guess. Now, judging by the players picking the heroes, can you tell which one is the support players or on top?
The support players, actually I'm not that familiar with Arcanys as well.
This is my first game seeing them, so we kind of have to wait and see.
Because sometimes they change their roles, but the main carry for Arcanys and the lone superstar here is Mr. Heinrich. Yeah, he's the most popular player here. So let me introduce the side from Arcanys. Palakpakan naman dyan si Boo! Queen of Pain, Heinrich. We have Boombox, Earthshaker. We have Fried Butterflies, the Apparition. Bok PH, the Jakiro, and Razor is Mighty Savior. But we can't introduce that. Let's just introduce the players from
We should
MVP.
also mute the Peanut players because we're getting their audio, right?
Alright,
Yeah. Okay. So we have March playing the. Oh, looks like we have a little bit of engagement. So. Oh, looks like the slow's gonna come out from Warlock. Earthshaker in a little bit of trouble here. He's walking really slow. He's not being focused. So.
And Arcanys now going for Panda. 2 clicks to go and they can get him. Let's see if they can get the first blood.
No, they're not getting anybody. Everybody's running away. Here comes Jakiro. He's very fast with the boots of speed being picked up already. Nobody's dying.
It's an all-out team fight at 24 seconds in the game.
Yeah, nobody's dying, and it looks like they're gonna call the back. No first blood, so I'll take this chance to mute everybody right now.
Okay, but Warlock's going back. Let's see. Oh, he's
Cass
just trying.
is bouncing.
Now they're going for a shaker, but
All right, nothing happened.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Okay.
that's
Back
just
to
a warning.
Yes.
The battle begins.
Okay, so we have Queen of Pain and Jakiro. What do you think are the lanes here from MVP?
Seems like they're running offensive trialing featuring the Ancient Apparition, Earthshaker, and Razor. And Jakiro soloing top with Boots of Speed, so it's a very interesting choice. For MVP, I have no idea what their lane is. We kind of have to guess. It's going to be a Warlock mid featuring March, who's got Boots first. That's very interesting for him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he bought Boots first. So I feel the reason why he bought Boots first is he wanted to be able to get the runes because this is the key to this game. If Queen of Pain gets the runes in the left and right part of the map, he can easily gank the lanes.
And
Like
go for kills.
he can change the game. So maybe that's the reason why Warlock went for a Boots early.
Yeah, it's generally not a very popular choice because most players would rather get the quick bottle. So we'll see whether that Boots choice will pay out for them. Meanwhile, for the bottom lane of MVP, looks like they're going to run a very standard Witch Doctor, Rubik, and Ember Spirit trialing.
Okay, in the bottom lane, we have 3 players from MVP. Raisin is the Rubik. He's actually one of the best Rubik players in Asia, I feel,
Yeah.
when I watch him in the international qualifiers. And he's up against Razor, Appa, and ES. What do you think about this trialing? Who's ahead?
I think with Earthshaker on the side of Dire, Arcanys should never really lose a hero. They could only go for kills. At the same time, if you look at MVP, Rubik's got boots as well, so they're looking for a couple of initiation paths. It's really hard to say. I think whoever makes a mistake here will give them a kill.
That's usually the style with MVP. One of their heroes usually, one of their supports, I mean, usually get the boots early in order for him to have more impact in the game. So let's see what he does in this game.
Yeah, also, Witch Doctor is constantly missing for the side of MVP. You can see that he's on the mini-map on the bottom side trying to get pulls going, but the camp's been blocked off, so he's not really doing anything.
Okay, so there's not much engagement happening, but Earthshaker is just in the back, and let's see, we have a one-on-one game here. So this is Jakiro solo also, so I think this is a Jakiro carry for Arcanys.
Yeah. Jakiro with Liquid Fire should beat out Brewmaster quite easily because you could spam that very much so. And the miss coming out from Brewmaster wouldn't matter that much because Liquid Fire, you could splash it off the creeps. So whenever you see Brewmaster coming in for the last hit, you could just Liquid Fire the creeps and he'll get the Liquid Fire buff on him as well.
Yeah, but the thing is, oh, I'm sorry, I missed the first blood. Arcanys got the first blood.
Most likely a Fissure Initiation, you have Chilling Touch adding a ton of right-click damage on Razor and, you know, a couple of right-clicks.
Why do you think that Arcanys choose to go for Jakiro carry than an Earthshaker carry?
Well, Jakiro carry gives you much better laning. And I think if it's an Earthshaker versus Brewmaster, for example, Earthshaker will get dominated in lane. So that's one reason. And also, Jakiro in the mid game, once you have a big item on him, like an Aghanim Scepter, he gives you so much damage. Maybe they're confident also that the Earthshaker can get a quick blink, just off tower gold. So there's that. And
oh, now they're going for Razor, but it's not an initiation. Maybe they're just trying to poke.
Yeah. And that first blood was a really big deal for the Dire side because now they have phase boot on Razor. That means he could harass and go for kill much, much easier as the laning progresses. So I think Arcanys is really far ahead right now in this lane.
Yeah, but it will still come down to the team fights, especially when Warlock gets to level 6. But right now, they're just trying to harass the bottom lane. They want to take the opportunity to increase their lead here since they got the first blood.
Yeah. They should also keep in mind that, you know, they have the Queen of Pain on the side, right? That you should be aggressive whenever Queen of Pain is coming to the bottom lane to look for gank. Like you said, Arcanys doesn't have a good lineup for the late game. They don't have a lot of right-click damage.
So the pressure is on them.
Yeah, they have a clock. They need to win early and fast.
Yeah, because Panda and I think Ember scales better than Razor and Queen of Pain. But from what I saw yesterday, their Queen of Pain actually gets them dead, but Arcanys going for another kill and wanted to go. But, oh! They get the kill on QO and they're going for Rayson now. And it's a 3-0 lead. Arcanys winning against the Koreans right now.
Perfect coordination. Looks like he's going to go for a little bit more to dive under tower. He's going to get another one. Oh, is he actually going to get paid for it? No, Razor's going to survive as well. Triple kill going for Arcanys. And it's going to be, well, like you said, the lead's going to be extended, and they are extending it even further.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Lumi. I'm a little tired and out of focus, so maybe Lumi can control better.
Okay, I'm going to quickly go here and change a bit of settings. Sorry, guys. All right, we're good.
So 4-0 early in the game in the lead for Arcanys. What do you think about this?
Yeah, I mean, Arcanys needs to come out ahead in the early laning stage, and they're doing just that. The question is, once level 6 is picked up on the Warlock, what are they going to do? Are they going to push? Are they going to farm a little bit more? Like, there's that Warlock level 6. Are they going to farm for a mech? I think the mid-game tempo is going to be on the side of MVP, unless this Queen of Pain ganks a lot.
The good news for Arcanys is they have a lot of AoE on their side. They can actually defend when Warlock tries to get some towers.
Yeah. Looks like they missed another opportunity to make a go. And the problem is Earthshaker's out of mana, at least for a while. So if you're MVP, you should feel safe and continue to farm away.
Most of the kills are taken by Razor, right?
Razor's got 3 kills out of the 4, yeah.
Wow, so we can expect a crazy Razor, but in the mid lane, 3 heroes from MVP going, but still somebody died. Oh!
He had to use a split, and I guess that's a victory still. I mean, they traded 1-for-1 for a tower dive.
And it's just a Jakiro, and now they're going for the bottom lane. Rubik going down. 1 hit to go. No, 1 more. And Arcanys 6 against 1. What a way to open the game.
Yeah, they're doing extremely, extremely well. Meanwhile, in top lane, though, tower is going to take a little bit tier 1 damage. No big deal. My question is, for Arcanys, what are they doing with their new gold, right? Like, you can see that Razor is really farmed, but he's going for a Ring of Aquila, I think. He's not going for really big items. Yeah, Ring of Aquila is going to get purchased, which is a small, nice mid-game item. But I think he really should go for like a mech or something.
And in the mid lane, we have Witch Doctor, and here comes a scream. Heinrich going for Witch Doctor right now, blinking in. 2 hits to go. Let's see if he can get him. And a kill for Heinrich. And I can't believe it, but Cebu is actually winning against Korea.
I mean, I think MVP.Phoenix is not looking strong enough in the laning stage. I do want to point out that Queen of Pain was able to get the kill without spending the ultimate.
Yeah.
And that's huge. That means you could still be a big threat throughout the side of the map. Looks like Jakiro's coming to gank. And the reason that Razor's not going for the mech is because Jakiro's going for it. And he's almost got it. Very well farmed from Jakiro.
Yeah, this is an early mech for Jakiro. They really need a mech, especially up against a team fight-based team. But right now, it's them who's going to group up, and there are, I think, 2 heroes now going for this bottom lane. I don't think MVP can defend this one.
Well, Brewmaster's coming up. Brewmaster does not have the ultimate. They're initiating on the Razor. Ice Path's going to come down. Doesn't hit on anybody, and Razor looks like he's going to be in huge trouble. Razor is going to go down. He wants to take.
Oh! He brought Rubik with him.
Oh, Ice Blast, that's going to hit. Liquid Fire, the burst damage is there, but there's no more follow-up. Ice Path going on the Brewmaster. They need a little bit more damage. No Enchant Totem. Dual Breath coming down as well.
Is it enough? Let's see.
He's low. It looks like that's going to be it.
Yeah. So the excitement here in Cebu City Trade Hall is just crazy. 6-kill lead for Arcanys. The score is 8-2.
Oh, Earthshaker. It's a 6-8-2 lead, but the problem for Arcanys is that they haven't got any towers, and they really need to get more, or start with the first one.
Yeah, they need to start getting those towers in order to build up on the lead that they did early in this game, because you're still not sure that it's enough to win the whole game, right? So
Yeah,
they have to really secure more.
The split's gonna come out here, and looks like Jacaro's gonna pay the ultimate price. Meanwhile, they actually cycle. Jacaro is actually still alive right now. He's trying to outrun the Brewmaster. Body
And blocking is Earthshaker!
Can he actually keep blocking? One more hit, it's gonna do it. Jacaro's still alive. Finally, they get him dead. Brewmaster, he comes away. Where's the fissure? Meanwhile, the Courage just hanging out on the top line. The fissure, it's gonna come through. It's not.
Oh, he's blocked! He's nowhere to go!
He could TP. He could TP. No, he's gonna tangle through.
You're cornered! You're cornered!
Oh, he's trying to run out here. He does have the magic stick. He's going to be fine. Meanwhile, the Warlock ultimate's being spent on the back line. Queen of Pain has already died as well. It's a chaotic fight. And it looks like that's going to be it for the fight.
Panther and Brewmaster survives that attack from Arcanys, and Queen of Pain died in the process. We didn't see it though.
It was on the backside. I think she ate a Queen of Pain ultimate, ate a Warlock ultimate. So MVP putting themselves more on the board. They're getting a couple more kills. But you got to keep in mind that every time they're getting these kills, they're using big ultimates. These ultimates have really long cooldown, and Arcanys could really exploit that. Maybe they're going to push mid now.
Whenever MVP uses their ultimate on kills, that's good news for Arcanys if you think about it.
Yeah.
It's harder for the ultimates to be in the towers, and that will result to a lot of tower down. So this is actually better for Arcanys now.
Yep, and Queen of Pain, well, he's looking for a kill.
And this is the best player in Cebu, stalking that Witch Doctor again, and Heinrich.
Oh, the bounces,
but
the
nice
TP.
Very unlucky bounces from Heinrich.
Yeah. Maybe he should have waited a little bit for Blink to cool down, so Blink behind him, but really well played by the Witch Doctor. I guess lucky play as well.
Yeah, but it's not giving the Witch Doctor a good experience right now in this game, because he's been trying to stalk Witch Doctor for quite a while, and now Panther and Brewmaster are now trying to recover from the lane problem that they had in the bottom lane.
Yeah, I think Brewmaster is the most important player for MVP. If he gets an early Blink Dagger, he could really pick off heroes like Earthshaker, Ancient Apparition,
and
Earthshaker is going for it. The fissure will hit. They're going to go for Witch Doctor. He's really hard to kill because he's got the heal going on. He's dropping fast. One more hit.
Oh, nice
do it.
Coming from Razor right there. And now Arcanys going for the second target, and they get him.
Double kill, Queen of Pain. Trying to clean up on the back line, but everybody's already dead. Brewmaster, though, he's coming in.
Oh, Brewmaster on the wrong side of the map right there.
Another tower going to Arcanys, and that's kind of what they need to do. Get kills, get tower kills.
Take advantage as much as possible.
Yeah. Earthshaker looks like he just picked up Arcane Boots. Yes.
Yeah.
So he's going to be a lot more versatile outside the map. Also, look at the position that Arcanys is in. They're constantly in the enemy jungle. It's really hard to farm if you're MVP because you're always afraid of the Queen of Pain. You're always afraid of that Earthshaker, the Ice Blast. You don't know where it's safe to farm.
Yeah, that's true. So let's see. In the bottom lane, you have 4 heroes from Arcanys trying to continue the pressure. And now they're going for this tier 2 tower. Do you think they have what it takes to get this tower?
I think Warlock ult is already backed up for MVP, so they could slowly siege it, but they cannot tower dive. If you tower dive here, you could be in big trouble. And here we go. Oh, here comes the Warlock. They want to go. The slow's going to come through. They're actually going to stun here on the Jakiro. Ice Blast is going to come in. Doesn't hit too much of anything, though. On the back line, they do get the kill on Earthshaker. Meanwhile, on the front here, they're going on the Warlock. Warlock's still trying to run away. Jakiro dropping all of his ult.
Oh, he's going for Warlock now. He's very tanky. He's still surviving and wanted to go. I don't know if he can kill the Warlock, and he does.
And he does.
Yeah.
Everybody backs off. MVP, though, traded 2 for 1 and defended the tower, so that's kind of the power of that Warlock that you talked about so much during the drafting stage.
Yeah, but the bad news for MVP is they're not using the Warlock ultimate in the right places because of the team fights that Arcanys is trying to put up.
Yeah.
So top lane, you have King of Pain.
Arcanys is doing a very good job of splitting the map open, right? That's how you say you beat this kind of team fight lineup of MVP. You don't stick together. Queen of Pain push top, team fight bottom. You can only stop one
Ember
of them.
Spirit, I think, is going for the top lane.
Well.
Oh, but Heinrich escapes that harassment from Ember, but let's see. What do you think should MVP do to recover from this game?
Farm a Blink Dagger on Brewmaster. Once you get the Blink, you go take team fights. Without it, you just keep farming. Because you could just blink in and just focus Jakiro, focus Earthshaker. They are kind of squishy targets. Pick off the Ancient Apparition. But without the Blink initiation, they really have to use that Warlock ultimate, which, as we saw in the last fight, was decent, but they need to get more out of it.
And I like the item choice for Queen of Pain right here. He's going for the Orchid of Malevolence. He wants to shut down the Brewmaster as much as possible and not allowing him to split.
Yeah.
During team fights.
This game revolves around that Brewmaster. If the Brewmaster could get off a good ultimate, team fights won for MVP. If Brewmaster cannot get off a good ultimate, team fights lost. And there's that Blink. 14 minutes in.
And they're trying to defend the bottom lane right now. And I think Arcanys is in a very good situation, but they have to keep the pressure on.
I'm not sure whether I like this particular way of keeping the pressure on. They're grouped up as 4 or 5 on the bottom.
And now they're going for the Brewmaster. Here comes the follow-up Ice Path. The ulti by Apparition, but it doesn't hit the Brewmaster.
They could jump down. And here we go, the jump forward. The actually Clap misses though. And blink back out by Queen of Pain. They want to focus on the Jakiro, but he's just running away.
While on the top part, we have Razor going.
They get the 1 kill. They're still going for the Jakiro. Jakiro's still alive right now.
And this is a fire and ice fight right here. They're going for Ember Spirit. Queen of Pain finishes. MVP right there. And perfectly timed split.
Oh, meanwhile, Jakiro, Earthshake's going to come in. Pidge is going to break things up. The Rock's trying to chase down the Razor, but the Razor's running away. Queen of Pain comes back in. They want the Warlock dead. He's actually a hard target to kill. On the top here, Razor's trapped. Razor's in a little bit of trouble. Razor's dead. On the bottom side, they got the Earthshaker fissure. It's going to hit on everybody. It looks like MVP's trying to disengage. Queen of Pain comes back in, gets clapped up. Oh no, though. One more hit. Queen of Pain's still alive, and it's going to be dead.
And 4F, what a play right there. And now, I think...
Oh, one more hit. One more hit.
The go! Oh, what a play by 4F. Now he's going for the Earthshaker. Earthshaker now going down the Fissure. But I don't think it's enough to kill this Earthshaker.
He's got Blink.
Yes, he's got Blink.
But no mana. Oh, Blink. Crits. And he crits. Buyback coming out from Queen of Pain here. And now Brewmaster's a little bit trouble.
And the Queen of Pain is back.
Oh,
revenge.
The Rubik Fissure coming out. That's going to save. And looks like the Brewmaster's back. One more hit.
Let's see. Queen of Pain wants the revenge.
She's so tanky. The slow's going to come out from the Warlock. He's still running away. He's got phase boots. He's fine. I think he's okay.
Yeah, Queen of Pain decided to fall back and then pursue the kill on the Brewmaster. But I think that was a good choice for Queen of Pain. If he dove there, that could have been the end for him.
Yeah, she didn't die, but you got to keep in mind she bought back, right, for that fight. So she chose to not finish her Orchid by using that buyback, and she didn't get anything out of that exchange. So it was not a good play for Arcanys, but not a bad one either.
And Ember Spirit now on the top lane, trying to put the pressure on for MVP. Right now, I think MVP is recovering in this game.
I think so. They're being given a lot of room and time, and Arcanys is unable to keep on pushing towers at this point.
Yeah, because the problem is still what we discussed earlier. The Warlock Ultimates is what's stopping them, and the heals coming out from MVP. And now they're going for the Earthshaker.
Well, it looks like they're gonna get that Earthshaker. They're coming in. One more hit.
And inch by inch, MVP is getting closer to this game.
Yeah. And I think the problem for Arcanys' mid-game is, yes, they're ahead, but they don't push very well. And you can't really go into the Roshan pit because there's no physical damage. So I feel like Arcanys is ahead on the kill score, but they can't take advantage of the map that they have open. And they're just basically trading farm against a team that has better late game.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And let's see how Arcanys reacts from this recovery by MVP. But the thing is, I think once Queen of Pain gets his Orchid, that's what we call here the power spike. So if he gets it, maybe the Queen of Pain's effectiveness during team fights is better now.
Yeah. So the power spike is definitely true. The next task is whether this Queen of Pain could find anybody to kill.
Yeah, that's very important for Queen of Pain. But with Orchid of Malevolence now,
there's a free kill here, right? If you blink in silence and maybe go for a couple right click.
I don't think he has enough mana.
He's got a regen ring.
So he can pop the region and maybe try to
Yeah.
kill December Spirit, but maybe
I think he's waiting for the flame shield to go away.
maybe he's thinking that there are heroes behind that
Yeah.
Ember Spirit also. So maybe he's not risking this. So let's see. Right now we have Arcanys and a lot of our online viewers. This is Luminous and Tryke, and this is MVP against Arcanys. This is the IeSF Asian Championship. I want to thank GameX and Sun Cellular for sponsoring this event. This event wouldn't be possible without them. And if you want to load, if you want to buy some Dota 2 items through your Sun Cellular cell phone, you can go to the booth and you'll get some freebies when you buy. And right now, we have Ember Spirit. Right now, I think the teams are just farming and trying to get some core items.
Yeah, and farming really favors MVP because they're a lineup that works very well into the late game. Queen of Pain, Razor, these are not great late game heroes. So right now the clock is working very much so against Arcanys. Also, I like to see Arcanys giving more farm to this Earthshaker. He needs a blink.
And Brewmaster being defended here, and the Fisher.
Oh, is he trapped? Meanwhile, Earthshaker looks like they got a kill against Razor on the bottom lane. Meanwhile, Brewmaster has to use his ultimate.
And this is a 3v1 fight, but the Primal Split, I think, evens the odds.
I think he's gonna run now.
But no, he's gonna run.
Yeah.
I thought he's going to fight against those three.
Yeah, meanwhile, I mean, the game is slowed down, so I think MVP is exactly where they want to be. Maybe now with the Brewmaster ultimate down, Arcanys feel like they could do something. I don't know what the something is though. Either need to Roche, need to push.
Maybe they're waiting for the dagger for Earthshaker. That's a key item also for Arcanys because that way they'll open up the fight better than they do now.
Yeah. They need to give him farm.
Yeah. It's actually just some gold to go, so they just need to buy time for Earthshaker to get his dagger, and by then they'll have better initiation compared to now. But yeah, the problem is, like you mentioned earlier, they're going in against the Warlock ultimate.
Yep. I think once you get the Blink Dagger on Earthshaker, you go for smoke ganks. Just trying to pick off a key hero like a Brewmaster, like the Warlock, and once one of those heroes are down, you can actually push quite effectively. The good thing about this lineup for Arcanys is that you could go for those smoke ganks with 2 or 3 heroes. You know the Ice Blast is going to be coming in from global range, and I think they're grouping up just through that smoke. Here we go.
They seem to have heard you, and now they're trying for a smoke down right now. But the problem is you're not seeing any other heroes outside of Ember, so that can be a bait for MVP. And once they go for a 5v5 team fight, I think MVP is ahead.
Oh, they actually smoke and run straight at the tower. Here we go, Glyph is being forced out.
And now Arcanys trying to put the pressure against MVP, going for the mid lane right now. Let's see how this goes.
That Razor already has that Aghanim finish, and you can see that ultimate tearing the tower apart. Teleported is coming in from the
the Fisher.
silence. But the Rock's coming in from the backlines. That's double Rock. The mech's gonna come out here. Razor's very slow. What Ice Path catches the Brewmaster. The Clap's not gonna hit, but look at how slow Razor is trying to TP out. He's gotta walk away because Razor's being burned down by all of those rocks on the backline. Earthshaker comes in. Razor's finally dead. Woodshocker dropping his ultimate, and it's killing the hell out of that Jakiro. Jakiro's gonna get focused. Scepter on the backline. Queen of Pain trying to do some work. This is a chaotic team fight here, and Warlock's controlling those rocks. Finally, Brewmaster's ultimate's gonna end, but 3 heroes dead, and looks like they're gonna chase for more.
This is bad news for Arcanys. After that team fight, it's 0-3, and I don't think that was a good decision for Arcanys. They became impatient, I think. I mean, the smoke, the plan for smoking up is good, but the problem is they just went to the middle and just tried to go for the tower, which is not a good situation for Arcanys, given that there are a lot of AoE ultimates coming out from MVP.
I think Queen of Pain's looking for a solo kill. Oh, he sees the Witch Doctor.
Again, his favorite prey, going for Witch Doctor now.
Oh.
The ultimate, and he leaves the Witch Doctor dying there. But I think Arcanys needs to put the pressure more on MVP if they want to win this game.
Yeah, getting a Witch Doctor kill there is cool, but not really changing the course of this game. And I think Arcanys, like I said earlier, just need to go for ganks.
And you can see how this crowd feels about their team. You see, they're very silent and not saying anything right now. Let's see, maybe they'll explode if Arcanys wins the team fight, but Let's see what happens.
Yeah, Dota's it's a game that could go anywhere very quickly, so I wouldn't count Arcanys out just yet, even though they're behind now. They're leading by 3 kills, but 3 kills doesn't matter much in a game like Dota.
Yeah, so let's see what's the adjustment that Arcanys can do in this game. And so far, and you can see in the screen, you see MVP.Phoenix playing. So far, both teams are just farming.
MVP is playing hold your hands. Just stay together, farm. Now,
Yeah, since we're using the coach mode, we can't actually see any hero for MVP. That shows how safe they play.
Keating to point out is that Brewmaster going for a Black King Bar as a secondary item. That means Orchid is no longer a... Well, actually, there's no way to actually stop this Brewmaster.
And Ember Spirit now going for Jakiro. Jakiro's in trouble. I think they can kill this.
Oh, IeSF there. A Fissure is going to come through and he's dead.
The Brewmaster has been the X factor for Korea.
Yeah. I mean, he's really hard to kill. And I believe that was a smoke gank into the enemy jungle, so we don't have the map to really show us. Also, Brewmaster, because he's got the BKB now, he's not afraid of the Queen of Pain at all.
Yeah, and this is where the problem starts for Arcanys because they don't have a lot of right click damage outside of Razor. But the
Cancel.
Fissure,
Ice Blast is going to come in, Silence is going to be there as well, but the Rock's going to come down. Everybody needs to run from Arcanys. Earthshaker can't run. Earthshaker is dead.
oh no, this looks bad for Arcanys again, and the score is 16 against 17. And that's what you actually predicted, that if they try to go in first, the Warlock ultimate is going to counter them, and that's what happened in that instance.
Uh-oh. What is Razor doing? Okay,
Trying to
Razor's
go for the
doing
Witch
this.
Doctor again.
Yeah, Witch Doctor is getting killed wherever he goes.
And he dies again, and this has been a hard game for Witch Doctor. Now they're trying to go for Ember Spirit,
Yeah.
but I don't think they hesitated.
He's not jumping back. They're waiting for him to jump. Okay, Queen of Pain blinks back up, but Queen of Pain might be in trouble because this Brewmaster split should end very soon. Can he run away? Yes, he will.
And Queen of Pain escapes that one, but the score is 17-18. Here in the IeSF Asian Championship. Thank you very much again to our sponsors. But by the way, this is a very important game for MVP given that they lost to Mongolia.
Yes.
This is the format, by the way, for our online viewers is a round-robin group stage. So both we have two groups of 4, and since MVP is down by 0-1, they need to be able to win the rest of their games if they want to secure a top 1 finish.
Also, for the online viewers joining in, why we only see the dire side is to reduce ping, we are playing under the local mode. And because of the patch error, we could only coach.
Yeah, and I would like to apologize to our other broadcasters that we're expecting to cover this event because we thought that we didn't anticipate the problem with the Dota 2 patch. So what we did is we planned to do these games online, but the teams didn't want to, and IeSF decided to play a LAN, so the broadcasts are not possible.
Yep, they're throwing everything at Warlock. They do get Warlock. Ice Blast can be there as well. They gotta be careful. And actually, Ember Spirit in a little bit of trouble as well. It's dropping low. Ice Path not gonna be there. And meanwhile, Razor's taking a ton of damage. Oh no, the ultimate goes off on the Brewmaster.
And the counter go.
Yeah, they need to get the Razor out of there. Fissure's gonna come in for the Rubik. They get 1 kill. They're looking for a 2nd kill. Earthshaker blinks out. He's fine. Ancient Apparition though, gotta be careful as well. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Not bad for Arcanys.
Yeah, it's not a bad situation, but the problem is the longer the game is running, I feel the chances for Arcanys is getting lesser given their lineup. But it's actually a good choice now. I thought it's going for a Desolator, but I think this is a big AB.
Yeah. I think Arcanys does have some late game. If you think about Razor, if he could get up to a Refresher Orb plus Diagonums, he could do a ton of damage. Ancient Apparition finishing Diagonums is not bad. Queen of Pain, if you could get up to a Scythe of Vice, that's also pretty good. So if Arcanys have the gold, they could fight well into the late game, but they're not really farming well. They're not really taking advantage of their dire Roshan advantage. They're not really pushing towers, so I don't think they're gonna find much gold.
Okay, so next match, by the way, is Mineski against MVP.Phoenix. The next match, right? Okay. The next Asian Championship match, I mean. Alright. Next match is MSI against Orange. I'm sorry.
That should be a good match as well.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's Malaysia against the Philippines, and that's the first ranked team in the Philippines. What can you say about this event and the teams that who are playing in this Asian Championships?
Well, a lot of the teams I haven't seen, but I feel like this tournament has very even skill level. Well, hold that because they're going to try to go on the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit, never mind, he's out of there. Yeah, there's a lot of even skill level team here because a lot of people expected MVP.Phoenix to come in and dominate, but Mongolia was able to defeat them. So I think we're going to have a very good even tournament. And that's really what you want for the viewers.
Yeah, but because usually in a LAN setting, that's what changes the game for Dota. Because we usually see a lot of online tournaments, but the feel and vibe of just being in this atmosphere is different from an online tournament. So maybe that's the reason why the results of the games are not the same as we expected.
Yeah. Who showed up to play their A game, who is nervous, who's not. That all matters a lot in this LAN environment.
That's true, and since I watched TI4, do you feel that there's a difference between playing inside a booth and playing in front of the crowd with just headsets on? Do you think that's a factor that is different?
I think in TI4 you still hear the crowd a little bit, even within the booth, especially when they're cheering really loud. So at the end of the day, if you're a player, oh, here we go, the Fidget's gonna come through Rubik. Gotta be careful. Ice Path will hit on him.
And here comes the counter go from Arcanys. Heinrich going in, going for that Rubik now, but the ulti by Warlock stopping everyone from Arcanys.
Ice Blast is gonna take down Witch Doctor Ultimate. It's gonna blink back out, but these rocks, it's finding the Earthshaker. He'll blink out as well. So again, that was a good trade for Arcanys.
Yeah, that's a 1v1 exchange. They got that's a 2v1 exchange. They got Witch Doctor and Rubik in exchange for a Jakiro, and I think that's a good exchange.
Well, not only that, they also force the enemy team to use the rock. So if you are trying to do something like Roshan, this is the time to go because MVP cannot stop you. This is like the first time that Arcanys was able to force a big play out of MVP.
Okay, so now they're trying to go for this Roshan, and MVP has no idea that they're going for it now. Let's see what's their reaction.
Maybe they do. It's just that they don't have what it takes to stop the Roche. They really
Because they
need
don't
the
have the
rock.
ulti.
Yeah.
That's a quick decision by Arcanys. Actually, there was this game yesterday. I feel that Arcanys has a very good decision-making captain. You know why? Yesterday, there was this instance where there's just one hero. Oh,
Coming in, the BK becomes activated, and suddenly it's a Brewmaster that's right-clicking everybody. He'll split open, and now Razor in the Roshan pit. Gotta be careful. They're gonna focus on Queen of Pain, but Brewmaster by himself, he's not doing enough.
the Brewmaster needs to be careful when he goes back. The whole Arcanys team is ready for him, and Queen of Pain now trying to go for the Witch Doctor and Arcanys. I think they can win this team fight. They're going for the Brewmaster now. He goes back to his main form, and Queen of Pain going for that Brewmaster, and behind.
The rocks are so strong. They're trying to kill the Razor. Razor's running away. What a fissure, blocking it off. Meanwhile, Queen of Pain, though, is behind enemy lines. Gotta be careful. Get out of there, Queen of Pain. He gets chained up. He's silenced. He needs to blink. No blink. He's chained up, and that's dead.
And now I think MVP can get... Oh, this is still not over. What do you think about the team fight? We all thought that MVP wouldn't try to counter that Roshan attempt by Arcanys, but during the last minute they went there. Actually, Pandaren just defended it by himself for like 1 to 2 minutes.
So, they're trying to go for Rochelle's. So what happened there was Warlock was able to finish his Refresher Orb, and then he refreshed his ultimate. That's why he was able to drop a quick rock. Roche gets picked up here by Ember Spirit, and that's bad news because
Yeah, that's bad news.
you can see that I didn't click on him, but he has Refresher and Aghanims already finished. That's a big deal.
And Witch Doctor again caught in no man's land, and he has been the victim of this game.
Free kills. Free
Yeah.
kills.
Malas.
But yeah, I think that was the only window that Arcanys could have go for the Roshan. Unfortunately, Warlock just got the Refresher. And Brewmaster, you could see him, he basically threw himself in there to buy time. And he bought about 15 seconds to wait for that Warlock to follow up.
Yeah, there was this instance that literally, it's just one Brewmaster going up against the whole team of Arcanys,
Yep.
but he was able to hold them off well
And that's
to
a
buy
prob-
time.
That's a problem with this Arcanys lineup. They can't deal with the Brewmaster.
Yeah, that was the problem with their opening with off Razor and Jakiro. That's the problem. It lacks AoEs outside of Earthshaker.
Yeah.
But since they have a silence, but the thing is, since the Brewmaster went for the BKB, that actually solves the problem. Maybe Queen of Pain needs to get a side of Vice in order to prevent that Brewmaster from splitting.
Yeah, Cypher Vice, a little bit of chain stun from your Earthshaker and your Jakiro. But very far away from that. Queen of Pain only 1,500 gold. Looks like Earthshaker is maybe going for a blocking bar of his own.
Yeah, I think so too. That's what they did yesterday. And they won that game. Coming from a deficit also, but now in the bottom lane, Jakiro. I think Jakiro needs to get more. And now Heinrich putting his team on his shoulders right now. And TPing is who? The Brewmaster.
Oh, Brewmaster actually want to give a chase.
The Brewmaster has been the problem for Arcanys the whole game.
Yep. That was their first pick, man. Brewmaster and Brubik. Meanwhile, it looks like in the jungle, it's going to be, whoa, Witch Doctor Ultimate dropping it out here. And it's going to be double fire. And it's going to be Earthshaker that's getting burned up. Trying to TP out. Ice Blast. Not going to be necessary. They're going to get Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor this time will make it through.
So the score is 25 and 23. That was a 1-against-1 exchange. I think that is bad for Arcanys given that Jakiro is a carry in this game.
Yeah. I mean, how many times have we seen those 1-for-1 exchange? Like 4 or 5 times this game, and all the meanwhile, it's Ember Spirit that's farming away. There's going to be some point in this game where Ember Spirit goes in with a sleight of fist and just deals a crap ton of damage. So MVP is just playing for that. They're playing for the ultra late game.
Okay, so let's see what happens here. So far, it's in Queen of Pain's shoulders. If Arcanys wants to heighten their chance to win this game, Queen of Pain's... Oh, what? An execution coming out from Arcanys, and it's just a split second and they were able to kill that Brewmaster and the good... Oh, I think they're going for the Warlock now.
They don't have Ice Blast. He's coming out, but he's got to be careful. Refresher gets used. The Rock's going to come in, but he missed. They missed. Brewmaster bites back as well. It's time for Arcanys to run. They force out buyback. They force out
and
2
Queen
Warlock.
of Pain escapes. Palakpakan naman natin si Heinrich doon.
It's a big win. A big win for Arcanys. They will lose a tier 1 tower, but they might lose a tier 2 tower as well because these Rock, they beat the tower really fast and really hard.
And the Sentinels are coming.
Your bottom tower has
Yep. Oh, Jakiro.
Oh, perfectly timed force stop, but Earthshaker is caught. This looks bad for Arcanys. Let's see if they can counter this one.
They need to run. Just let the Earthshaker die, but they might lose a little bit more. Dual Scepter for himself. Jakiro might die as well. The chain's gonna come through. 2 more kills. And guess what? The Rocks are chasing Razor around. Razor, BKB's already used. That BKB will end very soon. Razor's gonna die as well. That's 3 kills.
And now they even the score. The score is 26-26. And Arcanys,
your bottom
yeah, you anticipated the second tower. How do you stop those 4 golems?
Your bottom
Well, the
tower
scary thing
has
for that fight
fallen.
is those 4 golems didn't even hit the Jakiro, didn't even hit the Earthshaker. It was just the Ember Spirit, it was just a Brewmaster. So also with things like Sonic Wave down, they don't have enough burst damage to kill the Brewmaster again.
Your bottom tower
Yeah,
is under
the only possibility for them to be able to kill this Brewmaster is whenever they have the ultimate from Queen of Pain. But I don't think, yeah, I think MVP just took advantage of that situation. Oh, Queen of Pain.
Gonna get out of there. They're all quite low. They just need more burst damage. Yeah, like you said, the game is really on top of Queen of Pain's shoulder because she has the entire team's burst damage, maybe minus the Earthshakers. So if she could get up to the Scythe of Ice, kill the Brewmaster like they did earlier, force out a Rock, that was a great team fight for Arcanys, but they just kind of ran out of gas.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe in the middle of the game, the pressure stopped, and that's when the problem actually started. And this is the effect of the snowball that happened in the mid-game.
All right, are we going to see an Ice Blast top? It's coming. Here we go.
Can they kill him?
They have the Sonic.
And here comes the attempt now. Let's see if they can kill the Brewmaster.
BKB.
But a perfectly timed BKB.
Well, the BKB will end soon. I think he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You will get shattered even with BKB on, but the BKB will protect you from losing health from the Ice Blast. But that was a good exchange because you traded a Sonic Wave and an Ice Blast, which are low cooldown ultimates now, for a BKB. Oh, Queen of Pain though. She's got BKB, so she shouldn't worry, but ooh, it's really low.
He escapes with 600 HP. Brewmaster is chasing. Arcanys Heinrich in trouble right there, but you saw the pickup from Earthshaker right there. He has a big AB.
Yep.
What does this mean for Arcanys?
Not much, I think. Because, for example, like, with Chakra Ultimate doesn't care about BKB. Ember Spirit doesn't care about BKB. I guess it stops the Broodmaster. Back in the mid lane, though, looks like they lost the Earthshaker, which I guess BKB didn't save him there.
Yeah, so let's see.
I'm not sure if Black King Bar was a good item for Earthshaker this game.
Radiant structures
Maybe
are
Aghanim's was a little bit better.
Oh, now they're going for... Oh, he blinks out. But he finds the Witch Doctor and the ultimate by Warlock. Now going for Heinrich.
Oh
And
my God.
a double ultimate coming out from Warlock there. And Jakiro might be next.
Shakiro sends himself up in the air, but there's nothing but rocks waiting behind. Down for him. Meanwhile, looks like we're going to see a little bit of...
Oh! What a move! Coming out from Razor is going for the barracks. Arcanys stealing the barracks away from MVP. Razor! Whoa! What a play! Just like that, Arcanys is ahead. What the hell happened? Even Luminous didn't realize that Razor was in the bottom lane, stealing those barracks from the Koreans.
What a play. I mean, that was Queen of Pain running nothing but perfect distraction with the rest of the team, and Razor just pushing away.
So that was the reason why Queen of Pain was trying to trick the Koreans in the river.
Yeah. It was,
Even us were distracted with that.
I was
Queen of
thinking to
Pain.
myself, that was a really bad fight by Arcanys, because where's the Razor? And then I look at the minimap, oh, Razor was winning the game for them. Okay, that was a great fight. So,
Yeah, that was a great
middle
fight.
tower is
but
under
here's the thing though, that was a good rack steal, but I don't think MVP is out of this game at all. I think
How did that even started? I never noticed that the Crips were in the bottom lane already.
I think it was Jakiro. He was actually doing a bit of pushing, like he pushed it all the way to like maybe here, and then he poured it back. And Razor kind of just showed up.
Arcanys tricked all of us, even the casters. So let's see. Brewmaster now, just like that. I think Arcanys is leading this game right now.
Yeah, I think this game is very even, especially with that bottom lane being opened up. It's going to create a lot of space for Arcanys to go for things like ganks or Roshan if they want to.
And now here comes the smoke coming out from Team Arcanys, and Brewmaster still farming in the bottom lane. He has a gem now, and Assault Kiras now up. AC now up on Razor with a BKB. This is a good pickup given that they lack the right click damage, so this will help a lot. Not just for Razor, but for their whole team, their whole team's right click damage.
Primal Split's going to get used just for a
Dire's current
AA, but
Perfect counter go coming from that Earthshaker.
Yeah.
And Queen of Pain poking a bit. Let's see what's his plan. And Apparition was able to bring out his ulti before he dies, but this looks bad for Arcanys.
Yeah, it looks really bad. They need to get out. The Queen of Pain does have the double damage. He's right-clicking away on the Brewmaster. Blinks back out. Meanwhile, on the backline here, Ember Spirit is just killing everybody. Chain, BKB, TP. Rock, though, it's going to cancel that TP. Got to blink the second Rock. Not going to be on time. Rubik blinks after the kill. Going to get there. Meanwhile, Razor trying to go for the same play earlier. Not going to work here. He might actually die.
It's not gonna work for the second time against the Koreans. And let's see, now Razor being chased by 3. Panther and Brewmaster with a clap. He's going for the Razor now, but he's protected by the trees.
He'll make it out. He'll make it out.
Yeah. But I like the way
The whole
Arcanys is trying to
But
go
here's-
against the Koreans, trying to split push, trying to find a way to pressure MVP.Phoenix in another way, not just trying to defend all the team fights.
The rocks, though, it's just killing the base. Nice micro by March, just splitting everybody up, cloning everybody away from that tower. Tower takes about a couple hundred points of damage. It's a tight game.
Okay, so let's see what happens in this game right now. And again, to all our online viewers, this is Esports Sun Cellular GameX Esports Festival. Thank you very much to our sponsors, Gigabyte, Philips, Mineski, Infinity, Secret Shop, PH, Mineski Portal, GameX, and Sun Cellular, of course. Thank you very much. And the prize pool for this event is 10,000 USD. That's a huge amount of money here in the Philippines. I'm sure in anywhere in the world.
Oh. That AA trying to keep you out of there. Can he make it home?
Oh!
No! Cyclone cancels it. He's dead. That was really close.
Yeah, that was really close. A perfectly timed.
Oh, the slow's gonna come through. Gotta use that BKB
This
right
looks
now.
bad for Arcanys. Let's see the wave now. Just on 2. Just with Ember Spirit, but I think that's not much damage.
Yeah, the wave only hit the Brewmaster ultimate, which didn't do enough.
And
Oh, probably should go for the tower deny as well.
I think split push is the best way for Arcanys to win this game.
Oh, it's
Or maybe
actually-
they get a Roshan.
Yeah.
They need to get the Aegis or they need to secure another split.
Your middle tower has
Oh, looks like Jakiro's gonna get picked off. Still got the Yule Scepter for himself. Will need to use the Yules. Nope.
But he was stun locked by MVP.Phoenix. Very well executed play right there. And Jakiro goes down. And we have Earthshaker, Razor, Appa, and Queen of Pain for Arcanys. And 54 seconds for Jakiro. That's quite a while.
Yeah, you can see also in all of these fights that it seems like MVP's heroes are just more mobile. Like they could blink around more. Sure, there's a Queen of Pain and a Blink Dagger on Earthshaker, but on the other side, you have an Ember Spirit that's zipping around. You have the Brewmaster that's running around. And also, you gotta keep in mind that Rubik, he's got an Aghanims already, so he's stealing Blink. Oh, looks like the Rock's gonna come down here in the jungle. Immediately dead. The second person's dead. Look at how much damage they're doing. Queen of Pain, trying to go for the kill.
Oh, he gets the kill. Nice move coming out from Heinrich right there. I like what Queen of Pain is doing right now. You know what he's doing again? It's the same play. It's the same play.
But the slow, he's moving really slowly across.
And it's well protected. I don't think that same play will work against the likes of Korea. But let's see. They're trying to go for the third tower now. And TPing out is the Razor.
Oh! Got canceled by the chain. He's getting lifted. He's gonna die. Is he? He's gonna kill March. He kills March. He's still alive somehow. Well, he's definitely...
That's a pretty good exchange.
He forced out the buyback from Rubik as well, so... Oh no, the rocks! The army of rocks!
Ayan na yung mga bouncer. The bouncers.
Oh.
And let's see, Queen of Pain going in. Now going for Ember Spirit. And Heinrich being able to get one from MVP right there. And the fake lamp. Let's see.
Is he gonna blink after him?
I don't know.
I don't think
That's not a good
Courier's
idea.
gonna come out as well. Oh, Panda's back. Oh my god, these guys are just going back and forth. Oh, don't feed the Courier.
You have love for couriers.
I do, man. I'm a support player.
Okay, let's see. So we have Queen of Pain in the bottom lane.
So,
At this point, I like the chances of Arcanys winning this game, especially the way that they play this game.
yeah, I think it's actually a lot better than 20 minutes ago. 20 minutes ago, both teams are farming, nothing's happening, and that doesn't favor Arcanys. Arcanys, with all these chaotic fight, especially with Razor getting the bot racks, they got a chance. And look at Queen of Pain. In about 900 more gold, she's got Hex. And once you get Hex, you have a possibility of winning the late game.
And the score now is 40 and 31. MVP.Phoenix actually leading, and they're clapping now because Razor has the heart of Taras. Puso. Puso! You know what Puso means?
I don't know.
Heart.
Heart, I see.
And let's see, we have Queen of Pain.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there
Get out of
comes
there.
Rubik. He has the BKB, and let's see if it's enough. He blinks out in time. Let's see if he dies, but he survives. A good break from Arcanys.
Still alive, still alive. The supports here for Arcanys are picking up multiple 4 staffs. I think that's a great choice because you can see that those rocks are chain stunning and they're right clicking for so much. So if you're caught, 4 staff yourself out. If your Queen of Pain's caught, Force that herself out.
And
Keep
you
everybody
can,
alive.
You can see in your screen, you have Arcanys and MVP.Phoenix playing here live in Cebu. Grabe. Magingay naman dyan, Cebu! Okay, Ember Spirit now on the top lane. I think Razor can kill him 1v1.
Well, if Ember stays to fight.
Yeah, but he won't.
Yeah. I'm actually somewhat surprised that Razor has not gotten that refresh orb. You can see how much damage one ultimate's doing. Oh,
But I like his build. I feel that Heart of Taras can help him tank his way in breaking the barracks.
Ember Spirit is just going around and killing everybody. Jakiro in low but trouble. Jakiro's dead.
And the score is 41-32. Queen of Pain, Arcanys. Again, that decoy play from Arcanys.
Unfortunately, Razor is not anywhere near to capitalize on it. I think
But-
I think a Roshan is happening right now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
We're not sure though, so let's see.
Okay.
Earthshaker now trying to peek
Okay.
in the Roshan pit and they're not there. But the key for Arcanys
Oh, I
to
think.
win this game is that timing is the most important thing.
Oh, that's the timing. Oh no, he misses ultimate. The rocks though, they don't miss. They kill everybody. Queen of Pain's gonna get himself out of there. Ice Blast gonna miss. And look at how much damage Ember and the rocks are doing.
Oh my god. That's too much damage coming out from the Warlock ultimates. And that has been a problem for Arcanys the whole game.
It feels like whenever March drops his ultimate, he gets 2 kills every single time.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That's the reason why I was telling during the draft phase that Warlock is one hero that you can't give
Yeah.
to MVP.Phoenix. They play it very well. I think in the whole world, they're one of the best Warlock users in the world.
Oh, get out of there. Nice. Force out the ultimate. Although here comes the Brooklings. They're just charging up the hill. They don't care. Okay.
And we all know that Koreans are good at micro.
Oh my god, these rocks. Oh, tower? Is it gonna
But-
get killed? Denied? Alright. No!
It's destroyed.
By these siege units. Meanwhile, you can see Razor is just patiently waiting on the
Yeah.
top. He's like, can I get a second lane of grass?
Puso!
Here we
So
go.
let's see now the side of Vice for Queen of Pain. Now they're going for the Roshan now, and let's see Razor now. Actually, that's the only way for Arcanys to take advantage, to get an advantage in this game. A decoy, a good decoy, and a good timing from Razor, similar to what happened earlier. Because if you think about it, there's no barracks down for Arcanys, so the creeps on the bottom
Oh,
lane just
Scythe
keep on go. Oh,
trying to
this
burst
looks
him
bad.
down.
They have no idea that they're in the Roshan pit. Oh my God, Arcanys, I think they can.
Oh, okay. Queen of Pace dropping very low. Looks like it was a stolen Sonic Wave.
This
coming
looks
out.
bad. Check out the top tower.
Oh, here we go.
Razor.
Oh, force out Glyph. Looks like we have a TP in from the Rubik as well. He's forcing everybody back, and looks like they have found the Razor.
Yeah.
The skill's coming out. He wants to fight. He's gonna get this.
Puso! And he won't go down without a fight, and he faced up against Korea right there. He has the Heart of the Ras. That's the reason why he bought it. He's going to fight man to man, 1v1. Korea against the Philippines right there. Warlock. This is a 2v1 situation. BKB out now. Walang puso. He escapes right in time.
Moving tank. Queen of Pain just finished Cypher Vice now. 2,000 go on her. I wonder what she's gonna pick up. What do you think is a good item in this situation?
For me, he needs an MKB. They badly need a lot of right-click damage, and for me, even if he picks up an Arcanys, that wouldn't help them against the ultimates from Warlock. So what they actually need is a right-click damage type of item, and I feel that MKB is the best choice right now. What do you think?
MKB is also very good against Brewmaster's Drunken Haze. So there's that as well. But looks like there's no more 2 rocks. No more rocks on MVP. And Roshan is happening for Arcanys. Here comes the Warlock. How does he have more rocks? Where are these rocks coming from? The slows is gonna come in. The rocks are killing everybody.
Razor with the Heart of the Ras is showing his heart in this game, going and carrying this team against this Korean team, going for that Brewmaster, killing this Russian now. I think they can get the Aegis and can secure the next lane for Arcanys, and Cebu is celebrating that team fight.
Arcanys is doing the impossible. I did not know they could fight this well in the late game. They beat that team fight against.
Oh, they're all against the Ice! The Iceman now plays going for Warlock now. What a play coming from Arcanys. Let's see.
Oh, they gotta be careful. Do not overextend. Queen of
Queen of Pain.
He's got the Hex. He's going for
Heinrich.
silence. BKB's gonna come out here, and looks like Jacaro's gonna die as a result. Ice Blast not gonna hit. Nice micro here. Sonic Wave not gonna hit too
And
much.
the Razor, the man with the biggest heart in this game, is going for the top tower.
A little bit of damage. Earthshaker's gonna run the interference, and they're gonna all back out, forcing out double buybacks from MVP.
And now they're trying to fall back. This is a very smart move coming out from Arcanys, opting to oh no!
Panda, what is he doing? He's actually.
I told you he has the biggest heart in this game. It is going up, going again, going for Raisin. 3 hits to
Oh
go.
my God.
1, he goes down. The damage from Razor is just too much for the Koreans. 3 hits to go, and he goes down with a 1 hit.
They're just going for the tower now. Meanwhile, on the back line here, Ember Spirit's coming in, but I'm not sure if Ember Spirit can kill everybody. He's going for the Earthshaker.
Earthshaker goes down, Queen of Pain escapes, and right now, they poke the middle and top tower, but the Aegis, I think, is still with Razor.
Oh, Scythe is coming back off cooldown. 2 seconds. Could go for Ember Spirit if they want. They also need the Razor Ultimate, though. Razor Ultimate's back
How
on.
do you stop the man with the biggest heart in this game? What is his name? It's Mighty Savior.
He is actually
He is actually the Mighty Savior.
Yes.
The mightiest Savior is going for that middle barracks. He doesn't want Cebu to get disappointed.
My God, Pinar Dota, best Dota. This is impossible.
Puso!
Razor just tanking everybody. He doesn't care.
He
wants
doesn't
more.
care. I'm in Cebu. I'm in my hometown. I will fight until the last drop.
Yeah, he's coming back again. Don't worry. Don't worry. The rock's gonna be used.
And it's round 2. Round 3.
I'm not sure if those rocks do anything. He's out of there. The cast is gonna stun. Is it gonna stun him? Yes, it will. With a
And
bounce
it's 4
back.
heroes against Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao oh, Manny Pacquiao will try to run.
Okay, he's
I
gotta-
don't see that often.
Oh, he's gotta be careful. Oh no, the last take, the last take. Oh,
Oh,
what is going on with this game? I don't know.
this is Pinoy Dota. Oh, this looks bad for Arcanys. They can actually, MVP can still turn this around. And let's look at the reaction from the Koreans. You can see in the screen how they look after that team fight. And nobody expected Arcanys to revive their champion.
Oh! First, he actually missed. Ice Blast gonna come in. Can you chain stun? Every damage, bang! They're gonna get the kill. Brewmaster comes in with a BKB, but Queen of Pain can blink out. Blink,
Bottom lane. Razor wants to end it. He wants to end it. He wants to
pressure.
finish the game. He doesn't care about kills. All heart, all guts.
All
And
right.
Cebu exploded.
Oh my God, the damage from double. I have the storm. The Raxes are going down. Nobody's here to save the Rax.
The mighty savior. The mighty savior. And Heinrich is doing it. And Cebu is winning against MVP right here in SM City Cebu. What an experience and what a game, Lumi.
GG!
GG! Cebu wins! Cebu wins the round robin, and Korea is down 0-2 in the group stage. Nobody expected that to happen.
It is Cebu or TI4. Look at the crowd. They are reacting like this is TI5 Grand Final. I love the hype. I love the game. This is amazing.
This is Philippine esports. Magingay! That's the reason why the casters here are crazy, the fans are crazy, the players are crazy also, and even the Koreans are laughing from that game.
Great game.
Yeah, great game indeed.
GG.
And so we will have the winner, Arcanys, being interviewed by Miss Bianca Yao in the interview section. So this is what we call the courtside report. So Bianca, before we give it to Bianca, what do you think about the game? Let's have a short recap.
Amazing Dota. Don't ever lose hope. Was
Yeah.
it Puso?
Puso.
Always have heart. Puso.
Always. That's when he bought Heart of Tarask, everybody shouted, right?
Yeah.
Because he bought the heart. He bought the puso. He showed his heart. He showed how he can win up against that kind of odds. Where I think the gold graph, if